That is the one problem with online classes, though, because it's like if you're not like on top of your game, like time just escapes you.
Yeah. So about the IT stuff, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to chat, and so are you.
Right.
And you said your dad went to
He
chat,
did.
and which is awesome because you're never too old to go to school,
That
right?
I agree with that.
That's
and you
fair.
can learn anything. And I bet you could find all the information you needed for that A+ anyway on the internet.
For real though.
The class he's talking about, like, it's literally like it's only I think it's like 4 classes.
Mhm.
It's really small, but I'm like I've only taken like 3 or 4 classes in computer and electrical and computer engineering.
Right, right.
But I'm just like, I don't know if I should just stop and like just go for that,
Okay, okay.
or if I
just
should keep
going what
going
you're doing.
and then take it. Because like I asked a guy and he was like, "Well, think about it this way." He was like, "Think about, if you're an IT guy, you will hopefully know the software side of it, but what if you also know the hardware side of it?"
Right.
And he was like, "You might be more valuable because they have people who know the hardware, then they have people who know the software.
He's like, I know both.
I know both, so you could maybe you'd be more valuable. They pay you more money." And I was like, "Yeah, but that's a lot of fucking schooling. I gotta finish though.
That is
when I could just stop."
How many more classes do you have?
Oh my god, a total. I'm at like 20 something credits, and I need 60.
Okay.
Okay, so you still got like a good bit to go.
I'm classified as a freshman still. And
Right,
I'm like,
right.
I looked at that and I just felt horrible instantly. Like I was like, Jesus, I suck, man.
No,
I'm
man,
a
you're
freshman.
good.
And I've been going to school
you
for like.
keep going to school and you keep trying to better yourself. There's nothing wrong with
Exactly.
that. How long have you been in school?
Yeah, how
I
long
mean,
have you
I
been in school?
literally, I've been in school since I was like, I guess like, 18. Since I was like 18.
How old are you now?
I'm 25.
Okay, see, okay, good. I don't feel bad.
Yeah, don't feel bad at all.
Literally, it's been
man.
like the same for me. Like,
no,
it's like a 2-year degree. They're like, yeah, it should only take you 2 years, and it's like 5.5 years later. I'm like,
I'm getting there.
more like an 8-year degree, maybe.
Right. But it's like as long as you do it, as long as you keep up with it, then
right.
Yeah, that's the. As long as you finish the goal, it doesn't matter how long it takes. You know.
I tell you what, I'm taking algebra right now, and like,
oh, can I wait? Question: Can I cuss at all?
Yeah. If you want to.
Oh, bet. Okay. Yeah, no, fuck algebra. Like,
right?
For real. Like,
dude, I got an online class and I'm like, I'm looking at some of these problems and I'm like,
don't do it.
What the hell does this have to do?
I'm telling you right now, anything math related, do not take an online class for. I take they make me take accounting for the computer programming. I don't know why. And I keep telling myself, I'm gonna do it online. It's fine. Terrible fucking idea. Like, I get through like the first like month, I'm like, okay, this is decent. And then literally the second month, they're like, that one problem that takes you like 3 hours to do. It's just because there's so many numbers. It's not even like hard. It's just busy work and numbers. And then I look at it, I'm just like, you know what? Drop. Like, I'm not doing this today.
How many maths do you need for the computer stuff?
Literally, like, so I've already finished most of my math stuff. So I went to Georgia State initially. So like all my like core stuff, I got done. It's literally just that accounting class that I had yet. Yeah. It's literally just accounting.
Did you have to take trig?
No, I did not have to take trig.
I got to take trig, man. I guess it's because of the electrical.
It's because of electrical. Yeah. Have fun with that.
Yeah. I'm like, dude,
that's so hard.
How? I'm like, if this is as bad as algebra or worse, this is not going to happen. It's not going to work out.
I think, trigonometry's, I decided to take algebra 3 instead of trig because I heard trig was so hard.
Yeah.
Well, fucking algebra is awful. Yeah. And I feel like an idiot for saying it, but like, it's like, I just don't understand some of these problems, man. They're like, and I feel retarded because like, I'm just like, should I know this? Like, is this like, is there like a 12-year-old that's like, how do you not know how to do this?
Unfortunately, yes, there is.
Somewhere
there's a 12-year-old that's like, bro.
Like, I'm imagining like a kid, because some of the guys that I work with take their kids to school.
Right.
To work.
Yeah.
And like on my breaks and stuff, I'll do my homework. And I have like this awful fear of like one of their kids coming in and like,
figuring out
the answer is 52 over 30. And I'm like, how the hell did you just do that?
Like in your head.
They're like, oh, you just do it in your head and you carry this and then you mix these together. And I'm just like, whoa, slow down. speak slower so I can understand what is going on. In
I
here.
worry about that when the kids get older, and that's the kind of math homework they bring home.
Yeah, you're gonna have.
yeah.
They're gonna be like, "Mommy, can you help me?" And you're like, "No."
Like at all.
Absolutely not. I have no idea what's going on here. This is scribble on paper, basically.
See, I'm gonna be like Googling like how to do this problem or like algebra calculator.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like for my kid, and I'm like, "Oh, it's this answer." And I'm like, "Oh, Dad, how did you know that?" And I'm like, "I'm just good, man. That's
all me.
all me, all
Natural
your, all
talent.
Dad." And then he'll slowly learn like you're a cheating bastard.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
There's plenty of resources online. I mean,
that's true.
That's true. Literally, you can learn anything online
I agree.
nowadays. It's just you got to do the.
You have to
gotta
do
find
the
it.
work and you have to find it. And I think, honestly, I mean, we're just all, you want something instantaneously almost.
Yeah.
And I think that's
really the
a
problem.
problem with a lot. I would say that even for myself. Like, if I don't know this, I don't want to do all the work. I'm too lazy.
Right. Like, I'm with you.
It's easier to be lazy online too, because you're like, "Oh, I got 30 days to finish this,"
Yeah.
and then like 12 days later, you're like, "I got 20."
See, that's
18
the algebra,
days.
bro.
I got 18 days. I got 18 days to
18
finish
days.
this, and you're like, "Oh shit, I got to do all this homework in 5 days, or I'm gonna fail." You're like freaking
that is
out.
the one problem with online classes, though, because it's like if you're not like on top of your game, like time just escapes you.
You will fall behind, dude.
Instantly.
It's happened to me too.
Yeah.
You're like 10 days left, and you got like 20 days worth of work to do.
Right.
You're like, "Shh, what?"
And see, here's like my issue is so when I go to classes, I pass A every time. Beautiful, because it's like even if I don't like do the extra work outside of class, I'm still retaining that information there, just being there.
And you have the teacher to kind of like physically or like speak to you, and you can ask them like, "Hey," and they'll come show you. Is
exactly.
That what it is?
Yeah. But like as soon as you're online, it's just like you're literally teaching yourself. Like even though they have like the stuff to like read over or whatever, it's just like if you're not self-motivated to constantly like get on there and like read and check up on all the information, like it's just not gonna work out for you.
You feel like a classroom is more accountable, like a teacher.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Or and maybe have the peers around you. Is
yeah,
that part
because
of it too?
because then you get to talk to other people, and then of course you like most of the times they want to either study together, or if they're like a big test or project, like like let's just chill and let's do this together. And it's like okay,
plus you're getting social,
Is that and then you're getting social?
Well, I mean, could you meet up with other people that you're taking
could.
online class with?
Yeah.
But try to do the same thing, or do you think it's just harder to get people to do that?
I think it is harder because they probably took that online class so they don't have to go anywhere.
Exactly.
Well, I know my sister-in-law is taking classes at Chat too, and they had a sociology project. I think that's what she said, and she said even though they all had class together, they still had the hardest time getting all those people to come together because they had to have some kind of dinner together or something, and everybody had to bring something from a different culture.
We need to have a discussion.
And she said it was just really hard to get everybody involved and do the right thing. And I was like, that just sounds like something you'd struggle with in high school too, though. Like,
for real,
for the same
struggle's real.
For the same issue. Like, y'all are all adults. Why can't you just
meet up?
Yeah, make some hot dogs.
Get your shit together.
Just adults. Just adults
together. Come on, you can do it.
I think it's
And actually the one that they had the hardest time with was like the oldest person in their class. Like just an older man that he just was like, this is stupid and I don't want to do it. Like sometimes you're
I just want to finish this class.
Just do it. Just do it.
This is our project together. It's our whole grade. Everybody is graded.
Right. It's just
and I told her, I said, it just doesn't seem fair. Like, if you do the work and this person in your group's not doing the work, then
the reason why they do that is because it's like, when you get those certain jobs where you have group projects and it's just like...
You have to be able to be social with people.
Yeah. So it makes sense. It's just... People just suck sometimes.
That's just it.
That's
right.
Yeah, it's a high majority. Plus the online thing, to put another note in, I think what sucks about that is you go online to try to you're like, all right, I'm going to sit down and do this, right? And I'm going to go online. And then you see something online. And then you're like, what is that? And then you go to YouTube. And then you're like, then you just go down a rabbit hole. And then 6 hours have passed and you've been watching YouTube videos about like rabbit football or some weird crap like that, or like you're watching music videos for like 6 hours, and then you realize, what the fuck just
Where
happened?
have I been?
Like,
exactly.
what was that? What did I get on the computer for? You don't even remember that you were working
You
on your
don't.
homework.
I mean, like I know. Even sometimes when I'm just walking and I'll turn a YouTube video on and I'll see, oh look, that is connected to this video that I just watched, and it's like I'm not finished watching this video, but this one looks so much more interesting. Let me,
Click
like
on
you
this
said,
and
you
then-
you go down that rabbit hole like Alice did, and there's just so much information. It's like an information
The internet
overload.
is literally, it's like the greatest and the
And
worst thing.
Yeah.
That's
mixed
you were
together,
literally
yeah.
right on the ball.